Hi friends, good morning. Myself SG sir from Samved School. Today we are going to discuss gaseous law. So what is the gaseous law? The question arises in our mind. So it is the experiment of centuries done by different scientists like Boyles, Charles and Gay-Lussac. First gaseous law was discovered by Anglo-Irish scientist Boyle, that is Robert Boyle, RB. And then after JC, Joseph Charles, has discovered another law, experiment done by him and motivated by the hot air filled in the balloon and it go up the high. Then after Gay-Lussac have also tried to discover some laws. First law was discovered by Robert Boyle in 1662, 1662. So we will discuss Boyle's law first. It is short information which is given in your textbook. When you watch my video lecture, keep textbook with you and follow textbook and make underline if you are having an important statement from me. So I have drawn a figure to explain the chart or graph. I haven't written Boyle's law, that must be understood by explanation. So what is the Boyle's law? Let's see. I will explain the Boyle's law by one mathematical step. Boyle's law, you just remember Boyle's law, right? Boyle means what? In Gujarati, boil means ukalvu, and it is related to temperature. Temperature means T. T means in Gujarati ચા. તો બોઇલ ટી યાદ રાખો કે ચા ઉકળે છે. તો બોઇલના રૂલમાં કોન્સ્ટન્ટ ટી આવે છે. એટલે every rule having one measurement is constant. Remaining two measurement having some relationship. We are having three most important measurement: volume, pressure and temperature. In some scientist law, temperature constant. In some scientist law, pressure constant, and in some scientist having volume constant. If you want to remember the Boyle's law, you just remember boil T. T means in Gujarati cha, ukalti cha, means you have to remember that in Boyle's law T is constant. So I am giving mathematical equation to remember the Boyle's law, that is P varies 1 upon V, where T is constant at fixed amount of gas, that is to be said N. Now what will be the explanation of this mathematical equation? Means it is related to Boyle's law. So at fixed amount of gas or at constant temperature, fixed amount of gas at constant temperature, fixed amount of gas, pressure varies inversely to its volume. Pressure where is inverse to its volume. Pressure where is inversely proportional or inverse to its volume. This is the pressure where is inverse to its volume at constant temperature of fixed amount of gas. This is the simple explanation of Boyle's law. At constant temperature, fixed amount of gas pressure varies inversely proportional to its volume. Simple. Not necessary to get the stress to remember the definition. I am not writing over definition. You just remember my words and try to write down yourself. So if we remove the constant sign, then we are having P equal to K1 upon V. K1 is the proportionality constant, and if you make the subject K1, then K1 equal to PV. You can multiply denominator to subject, then we are having K1 equal to PV. This is the another most important equation obtained by us. We can explain that the constant is equal to pressure and volume multiplication. At fixed amount of gas at constant temperature, the product of pressure and volume is constant. You can explain like this: at constant temperature, fixed amount of gas pressure, product of pressure and volume is constant. Simple. This type of explanation is given. Proportionality constant is depend on the temperature of gas, amount of gas, and unit of pressure and volume. This is the another statement given to you in your textbook. Constant proportionality is depend on the temperature of gas, amount of gas, and unit of pressure and volume of gas. This type of explanation given to you. Initial pressure of gas is P1 and volume is V1. If it is expand, then the final pressure is P2 and final volume is V2, then P1 V1 equal to P2 V2 equal to K1. You can make the subject P1 is as it is, P2 will become denominator, V2 is as it is, V1 is denominator equal to K1. Then another formula to count the sum, we are having P1 upon P2 equal to V2 upon V1 equal to K1. This is the initial pressure and initial volume of fixed amount of gas at constant temperature. When it is expand, then pressure will be P2, volume will be V2. It means P1 V1 equal to P2 V2 equal to proportionality constant K1. P1 will as it is, P2 will become denominator equal to as it is, V2 is as it is, V1 will become denominator equal to K1, means P1 upon P2 equal to V2 upon V1 equal to K1. This is the another formula that will be used to count the sums. You are given very next this topic sum, you can easily calculate. You just use the formula P1 V1 you are given initial pressure and initial volume, you are given final pressure but you are not given final volume. You will make V2 subject and you will put the value and you will have the final volume. Next sum. So here we are having the isotherm at different temperature. The graph is explained. Graph is related to PV equal to proportionality constant, and we are having the curve, and this is the curve from available from the 600 Kelvin temperature. This curve is available, isotherm curve is 400 Kelvin temperature, and this is the 200 Kelvin temperature. You can understand that as the pressure decrease, volume increase. As the volume decrease, pressure increase. It is pressure opposite volume. And you can watch this graph. This is P where is V. This is P where is 1 upon V. So P where is V having the curve. Then P where is 1 upon V will be the opposite of this graph, and it is available from the origin, means it is available from the zero, and it is straight line. And if pressure increase, then deviation in gas is increased and we are not having the straight line. If volume increase, pressure decrease. If pressure decrease, volume increase. So I have written over here, somewhere I had written, then volume double, then pressure will be half. Volume double, pressure will be half. Because if we are having the n amount of gas in 1 liter vessel, pressure and volume you can measure, and that same amount of gas is filled in 2 liters vessel, then volume double, pressure will be half. This is the simple explanation. Amount of gas is fixed. If it is filled in 1 liter container, you watch the pressure and volume, and same amount of gas is filled in 2 liter container, then what? Volume double, pressure will be half. And we all know that gas is compressible, and if we compress the gas, then pressure will increase and volume will decrease. If we compress the gas, pressure will increase and volume will decrease. As volume will decrease, density will increase. So we will find the relation of pressure, relation between pressure and density, means we are having relationship between density